Alright, welcome to today's tutorial. This is an introduction to mixing, and what we're going to cover today is balance. So before we start talking about balancing our tracks and whatnot, the most important part before you do anything about mixing, before you even get to that stage, is your arrangement. Good music entertainment have lent me this track to mix down for you for your tutorial. As you can see here, I can see the arrangement. So there's not all the parts that seem clustered where they're all the elements are in at the same time. It's only like the drum parts that are all overloading in one place at one time. Other than that, it's kind of arranged really well so that nothing really interferes with something else. And if it does, I'm going to show you how we get around that afterwards. So first things first, we've got the arrangement. We've got our elements. So we need the foundation. For this track, I'll just show it you. What I'll do is, obviously it's an intro, we'll listen to the chorus, a little bit of chorus, a little bit of the verse, just to get an idea. Done at 120, so it's kind of like a pop tune, if you will. Yep. So again, you've got 8 bars for your chorus, and then 8 bars for the verse, and then it's going to go into a pre-chorus. Bridge, and then it's going to go back into a chorus. So we can see that's where it all fits together. We can actually see the different parts. We've got the chorus in a line here, from there. Then we've got the verses. Then we've got the bridge, or the pre-chorus. Then we've got the chorus again. And it's got that structure, so it's a 2-verse. It's got 2 verses. Then it's got a little break down here for 4 bars. Oh, it extends to 8. So we pretty much get everything that we wanted from it. Okay, so next step is we've got to talk about where we're going to build our mix from. And obviously, this day and age, it's all about if you're doing pop, you've got to get your kicks, your bass, and your vocals dead center, because they're the main components. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our kick up. There's our kick. I think he's got a bass. He's synth playing the bass. So that's the bass. Then I'm gonna look for, see what I can do. I want to find a clap. So you see how he's got 2 claps. What I want to see is which is the most prominent clap. So that's actually the most prominent. But this is the most frequent one, so that's obviously takes priority. So I'm doing it like this because when I start mixing, which I'm going to do now, get my mixer up, bring my mixer down here, get rid of that for the meantime, I don't really need it. Push that up a little bit more. Right, so drag that along the screen. Kaboom! Input, get rid of my input. That's my input channel. As you can see, I'm talking, so it's going up. So get rid of it, don't need it. So now I've got a nice line of what's happening. So you play it, and you've got to try and think what what's the producer or the artist trying to get across within it, you know what I mean? And like I say, we're going to build our mix from the kick and the synth because there's no vocals on it yet. So we want everything to be at the right level. We can tell it's not at the right level because of here, it's going 8 dBs over because we're flipping. Yeah? So our first task is to turn everything down. Korg do a really good nano controller which has got all, you can just link your faders up so you don't have to do it with your mouse. Yeah. And what the biggest misconception with mixing is people don't like stuff sounding low. Oh, it sounds too low, I can't hear it. So turn your mix up, yeah. This is going to sound very low at the start because I want to start low. So I'm just going to loop that section. I'm going to bring my kick in. Yeah, I'm going to bring that to about minus. In fact, I can even type it in. I'm going to do it to minus 10 for now, yeah. That's just it's a random number, yeah. But as you can hear, can't hear anything on the mix. So, just going to turn my speakers up a bit. Yeah, so I can just get a little bit more from what's happening to the track. So then I bring the clap in. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to do. So already now we can see there's going to be an issue between our kick and our bass. So little notepad beside you. What I want you to do, get a blank notepad, just write down. If you ever get anything like this, I'm just going to write down a little notepad now. Bass, kick, clash. Yeah. And we'll go to our bongos. Bring our bongos in. Yeah. So our goal is trying to hear everything that's going on. Nothing gets missed out. Okay. Always watching this here. So if I click that, because I've done it so low, I know it's not really going to peak. I've read a lot of books and what they say is start at -6, but I always find that if I start at -6 with my kick, I end up peaking. So -10 is a good place to start. We can always turn the mix up afterwards, yeah? So, yeah, I can hear that. That's what it sounds like. If you're not sure whether you can hear it in the mix or not, solo it and go, right, okay, that's what that sounds like. Okay, so that piano there, that's in the verse. So I'll leave that down for now. Okay. So that's either in the verse or the bridge as well, yeah? Missed that snare off when I looked at it first. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take that up there, put it with the claps, solo that. Yeah, so you can't really hear that. Yeah, but you can hear the effect it has on that.